Willkommen vor den Empfangsgeräten. Ich bin Maus Jakob von Infracta und ich bin in Angels and Demigods. Das ist ein Free-to-Play-Spiel, das ich auf Steam gefunden habe und ich weiß halt genau, was es für ein Spiel sein soll. Was ich interessant fand, war, dass dran stand, dass es auch mit einem VR-Set spielbar ist, neben halt ganz klassisch mit Maus und Tastatur. Werden ja immer zunehmend mehr Spiele, die dieses VR aufgreifen. Nicht immer, muss man sagen, mit Erfolg. Also im Sinne von, dass da was Gescheites bei rumkommt. Aber es ist halt noch jung. Ja, so jung ist auch wieder nicht, aber die Wiederentdeckung ist noch recht jung und das VR. Ich weiß noch, wie das letzte Mal mit den klobigen Dingern und den Handschuhen und alle haben gesagt, das ist die Zukunft, das ist es jetzt. Und dann hat das jahrelang kein Mensch mehr gejuckt. Jetzt ist es wieder mal da. Es macht auf mich einen recht soliden Eindruck. Es sind genug große Firmen mit genug Kapital am Start, die das reindrücken. Und dank so Plattformen wie Steam und in der regen Indie-Community gibt es auch zunehmend mehr Programme, die das auch dann nutzen. Ich bin mal gespannt. Ich bin wirklich mal gespannt, was da noch alles bei rumkommen wird. Zurzeit ist das meiste, was ich jetzt gesehen habe, aber im Bereich eher noch Tech-Demo als wirklich als wirklich Spiel zu nennen. So, Angel and Demigods. Hier steht, es wäre eine Sci-Fi Visual Novel. Auf gut Deutsch, es ist ein animiertes Bilderbuch. Ein Science-Fiction-Szenario. Ist eher so ein typisch asiatisches Ding, diese Adventures, wenn man es so Adventure nennen will, weil der Spieler hat im Prinzip keine echte Funktion oder Aufgabe. Im Prinzip klicken wir uns nur durch und lassen uns halt berieseln. Gucken wir einfach mal.
Enceladus, my home, a tiny jewel of the solar system. At the dawn of the 190th century, the children of mankind remained divided. Endless wars are fought within the solar system that birthed humanity, pitting world against world. The reasons for conflict are lost to history, but it continues nonetheless. Desperate for any advantage, the children of man play God, creating genetically modified soldiers to fight on their behalf. They call us angels.
I was told that I wouldn't dream when I entered the angelic womb, that I wouldn't feel a thing while I underwent my metamorphosis. But I did feel something. I felt space, emptiness, the void between the stars. I drifted through the void into nothingness. It must have been a dream. And just as fast as it began, it ended. Did a minute pass? Or 100 years? I can't tell. I woke up with a single thought. A thought that consumes my mind. Break through the light. Break free. It feels primordial. Something I can't control. My hands reach out into the light. I can feel the cold air from the outside. I'm born for the second time.
Angel, are you awake?
That's the symbol of the chapel. It protects Enceladus by creating beings like me. They call us angels. We enter the metamorphosis cells as regular humans, but awaken as something else entirely. After thousands of years of genetic engineering research, the children of mankind are able to create super beings. She called me Angel. That must mean my metamorphosis was a success, right?
Do you remember where you are?
I'm at the metamorphosis facility in the chapel. It's an android. Androids are here to protect us, but they're also here to make sure we follow orders. They're able to kill an angel in the moments after we awaken. We're weak at first, but once that time passes, we become too powerful to stop. It can still kill me. That's the only reason why it's still here.
It's good to know that you're not disoriented. You are aware that angels like you are awakened only when there's a threat to Enceladus. We don't want to waste your sacrifice on anything less. Your life is too precious.
Is Enceladus being attacked? What are we waiting for then? Tell me, I don't want to waste any more time.
Please, calm down. We're not being attacked, but we're not entirely secure either. Rather than going into battle, we awakened you to negotiate.
Negotiate? I don't understand. Surely I didn't undergo the metamorphosis just to talk.
Unfortunately, there has been an incident. Your awakening was planned. We triggered your instincts, and you hatched. The chapel awaited you. But that can't be said about her.
Her?
One of your kind has awakened differently, spontaneously, on her own. Her name is Ashley. She woke up due to an error. A malfunction. She panicked and fled the facility.
An angel on the run?
She's out there, in the wild. Confused and alone, dangerous. We need you to make her come back. With force, if necessary. An angel who's not under the chapel's control is a serious threat.
Why me?
There's no one more powerful than an angel.
So you awakened me not because of an external threat, but because one of us woke up on their own and is no longer under your control. What will happen to her once I bring her back?
She'll be put back to sleep. You too.
We already hatched. Will our eggs be restored? We were told that once we wake up that we can't be put back to sleep.
Many things have changed since you went to sleep. You've been asleep for longer than you might think.
So there is a way now.
Ashley's only hope for survival is that you bring her back. Your only hope is to come back in one piece as well, of course.
Bullet that returns to the barrel. That's how this sounds. We were once human, but we underwent a metamorphosis that gave us special abilities. We are expected to use those abilities against forces that would attack our world. Our sole purpose is to fight for the sake of others. Our ancestors prepared this world for us thousands of years ago. Titans of their epic. They expanded far beyond Earth. They terraformed many of Jupiter and Saturn's moons. But this expansion only divided people further. There are too many worlds now that believe they have the right to rule over the solar system. Enceladus, a tiny moon housing a small metropolis, was able to remain independent because of beings like me.
He's coming.
I can hear her. The other angel. Her thoughts, or rather a whisper of words in the distance.
What should I do?
Full of despair. I can't really recognize what she's saying. Just the tone of her voice. Is she also hearing my thoughts? And if so, are they also a distant whisper? Or are they clear to her? This is what we went through before going to sleep and undergoing metamorphosis. It's the thread that connects all angels. The thread that unites us. It's her. There's no doubt about it. Staring at me with those dark eyes. What is she waiting for? And what is she doing here? All those frightened people all around? It's so bizarre.
Are you real? I guess you are. I wasn't sure for a moment. Everything feels so dreamy after you wake up. You're refreshed. Colors are so vibrant. And you can somehow feel all this space. You feel everything around you, like it's made out of clay.
Isn't that why we underwent the metamorphosis?
To have the strength to defend Enceladus against any attack. It's an honor to be chosen, and a huge responsibility. The ones who've already woken, we're so lucky to fight for Enceladus. But soon now, I'll be lucky too.
I'm sacrificing myself too, ain't I?
Did you suddenly wake up too?
Should I lie to her? Or should I tell her the truth about why I'm here? Suddenly wake up? No. My awakening was intentional. They woke me up.
Then that means you're on a mission. An angel isn't woken up unless there's a threat to Enceladus. I wasn't that lucky with my awakening. Why did they wake you up?
They woke me up to get you back to the chapel.
No! That can't be! That means they sacrificed you. Because of me?
Did they? You fled the facility. You're dangerous out here. And they can't retrieve you themselves. You're too strong.
Guards tried to stop me. They used force. What should I've done? Should I have just stood there and let them shoot me? I expected something else. Like every angel, I was supposed to fight for Enceladus, not be assaulted. But the fact that they awakened you, they couldn't come after me themselves, could they?
You're too strong now. I guess they had a chance to stop you at the chapel, but you caught them by surprise.
You say they were surprised. Huh? Anyway, they can't keep doing this forever. What if you choose not to follow orders? Would they wake up 2 more angels to go after us? That would be pathetic.
Why would I disobey the chapel's orders?
Why should you obey them at all in a time of peace?
The chapel made us into angels.
We're just mutants when we're woken up without a real purpose.
We're not mutants.
Really? Have you seen yourself in the mirror lately? I don't remember the whites of my eyes being black. I don't remember being able to fly either.
You're not the first one to experience this. Get a hold of yourself.
I am not crazy. Surprised? How could you have expected anything else when your goal was to take me back, whether I wanted to or not?
The chapel was right. She is a threat. I can't let her cause any more damage. Ashley, stop!
Why? Why should I? Do you expect me to just surrender? I'm not going to let you take me against my will.
Look at what you're doing!
Well, maybe I'm just giving reason to our awakening. Maybe my reason for living is to not be caught by you. And your reason for living is to catch me. What do you say?
Don't you think you're going too far?
Too far? In trying to save my life? If you haven't noticed yet, it's the only thing I have left. You, out of everyone should understand.
To save my life. I do want to save my life. By going back to sleep. Ashley's trying to save herself by staying awake in this form. I may need to choose a life to save and one to sacrifice. I'm here to help you.
Yeah? Then go ahead. Help me. But you can't, can you? You can't do anything to stop what's going to happen to me.
She might be right. But what alternative do I have? I can't let her cause this much damage. But what if I can't defeat her? She has so much power. Should I take the risk? Is it better to fight her or guide her? I'll follow you. I'll stay with you. Just don't cause any more harm.
I don't believe it. Are you really willing to disobey the chapel?
If I can't defeat you, nor convince you to come with me, then I'll at least make sure you don't cause any more trouble.
What makes you think I want you around? That I want a tail?
I'll also make sure that they don't hurt you.
I'm not asking for your help. Besides, if you want to stay by my side, then you need to keep up with me.
No, wait! Don't run away!
I'd hurry up if I were you. If you don't want to stay behind, that is.
Where are you going?
You have the whole universe at your feet when you're an angel. You don't need to step into the unknown if you don't want to, though. It's all up to you.
Ah, okay, so funktioniert das. Also ähnlich wie so ein anderes animierte Bilderbuch, Visual Novel, das ich mir jetzt angeschaut habe, ist es nur das erste Kapitel, Free-to-Play quasi, und die weiteren muss man dann scheinbar kaufen. Oder man soll so, die wollen, dass man so unterstützt, dass es weitergeht über Kickstarter halt. Ja gut, was im Endeffekt egal ist, ob ich denen Geld auf Steam gibt für ein zweites Kapitel oder ob ich denen Geld auf Kickstarter gibt, damit die ein zweites Kapitel entwickeln. Naja, soweit ist das erstmal ja dann wurscht. Gefällt mir aber gut. Ja, ich muss ehrlich sagen, gefällt mir. Hat was. Ist schon deutlich anders als die Standard Visual Novels, die ich kenne, wo wirklich einfach bloß ablaufen, ohne dass ich groß Einfluss habe. Hier habe ich zumindest eine Entscheidungsmöglichkeit, wie sich das entwickelt, indem ich mit ihr rede. Und dieses komplett frei drehbare, dieser Raum, das gefällt mir sehr gut. Das haben sie schön gemacht. Die Story, oh ja gut, ist halt so, so asiatisches Science-Fiction irgendwie Vorstellung. Aber schlecht finde ich es jetzt auch nicht. Ja, hat was. Also das ist tatsächlich mal ein Visual Novel, das mir tatsächlich ganz gut gefällt und wo ich mich tatsächlich frage, okay, wie geht das jetzt weiter? Es ist halt gezeichnet wieder wie ein Anime, damit komme ich, ist nicht so mein Ding, aber ist okay, ist jetzt nicht so übertrieben, ist in Ordnung. Das wollte ich gerade noch sagen, ja, das andere wollte ich noch sagen. Habe ich verdrängt. Ist dann wahrscheinlich nicht so wichtig. Ach so, doch, dass wenn ich mit der Maus diesen Punkt auf irgendwas drauf visiere, dass mir dann das Spiel erzählt war, was ich gerade gucke, wie mit diesem Androiden kämpfe, ganz am Anfang. Das fand ich ganz schick. Also das ist tatsächlich dichter am Adventure dran als viele von diesen anderen Visual Novels, die sich tatsächlich irgendwie ein animiertes Bilderbuch anfühlen. Naja gut, ich würde mal sagen, das behalten wir mal im Auge. Vielleicht gibt es irgendwann mal Akt 2, der dann auch Free-to-Play ist, werden wir dann mal schauen. Ich würde sagen, ist in Ordnung. Wir zocken weiter ins nächste Spiel, weil hier ist jetzt nichts mehr zu tun. Ganz hübsche Sache. Wir behalten es im Auge. Ich wünsche euch was. Macht's gut. Bis bald. Tschö.